How many women have looked at the Victoria's Secret catalog and really looked at themselves in the mirror with despair because their bodies don't look like that? So where does the ideal come from? Or let's describe her. When you're sitting around watching TV or looking at fashion magazines, looking at music videos, what Madison Avenue produces is what I'm calling the ideal beauty, you know, the perfect beauty according to mass media. What does she look like? That being we're all supposed to aspire to. Is she tall or short?
Tall.
Heavy set or slim?
Slim.
Young or old?
Young.
Is she Caucasian or a woman of color, by and large?
Caucasian.
By and large, that's right. Generally blonde or dark-haired?
Blonde.
Ideally. Breasts, small or big?
Big.
So a skinny woman with big breasts, how often does nature make this model of human being? But a really skinny woman with really big breasts. And do these breasts do what breasts do, which is relate to gravity, or are they kind of pneumatically inflated in some supernatural way, you know, kind of floating like some sort of technology above the landscape? Is she surgically enhanced? Yes. All right. So does she have stretch marks?
No.
Does she have wrinkles?
No.
Does she have opinions? No. Okay. So let's call her Barbie. All right. So there's the ideal. Now, we're all told that this ideal is universal, it's eternal, and it's healthy, and it's sexual. And that is what I call the beauty myth, because none of those things are true. In fact, this ideal doesn't represent men's deepest desires. Studies show that if you show a range of women's body shapes, men will choose a body shape as desirable that's much heavier than the one that women choose or than the one that women think men will choose. And in fact, you know, you can see for yourself that all over the world, men are falling in love with, longing for, wanting to be close to, desiring, wanting to be intimate with, thinking about women who don't look like Barbie. It's self-evident. So it's not about men. It's not like there's a room, you know, some cabal of men with, you know, pins that they're sticking into sort of a map, you know, and thinking, well, how will we get women to feel really bad about themselves? It's not coming from men or from male desire. And it's not eternal and transcendental. You know, if you look back at art history, you'll see that in different eras, the ideal varied greatly. In Rubens' time, you know, those women were eating. I mean, they were size like 16. You know, varies from place to place. There are places in West Africa where, again, if you're too thin, you're not considered marriageable. And there are places in West Africa where it's men who are taken to be the ones who are supposed to display and you know, adorn, and they actually have beauty pageants. The women are like kicking back, going, "Oh, he's cute. You know, I like him." So it's not universal, it's not global. It's becoming universal and global because the mass media is going all over the world. But it's also not sexual. You know, we'll see that one of the first things to go when you fit the ideal, when you do the things to your body to fit the ideal, is your libido, your sexual response, your fertility as well. And it's not even healthy. And we'll get to that as well. What this ideal is constructed. It's constructed by three powerful industries with a very deliberate agenda, and their agenda is economic. These industries want to get you to worry in certain ways so that you'll buy certain products. And that's why the ideal looks the way she does. And these three industries are the $300 million dieting industry, the multi-million dollar cosmetic surgery industry, and the billion-dollar cosmetics industry.